J-Lo, what have you done to this war, mate? Welcome to the embarrassing diary. I don't know why I started like this. What is wrong with me? Clearly, that's because I haven't taken my morning pills yet. But how are you all doing? I missed you so much. Have you missed me? I don't really think so. In today's episode, I decided to delve into the intricacies of the new documentary of J-Lo. Let's get right into it. But before we do, make sure to subscribe to this channel so that you can see more of me and again, more of me. I've heard a lot about this documentary. It's quite a mess and we have to answer to this very important question. Is J-Lo in love with herself or herself in love with J-Lo? I guess we're going to figure it out after my therapist bill. So Jennifer Lopez recently decided to make a new movie and a new documentary. I was in love with J-Lo in the 90s. She used to be really hot, the songs were really popular. Back in high school, everybody wanted to look like her. You know, there's also this famous song, Don't You Know, na 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 na, I'm still Jenny from the Bronx. So I've been a little bit disappointed the last few years seeing how much diva-like she behaves. There are a lot of comments online of people coming out and saying, I was her waiter and she was an asshole. She was treating her staff really badly. Back in the 90s, she made a music album which is called This Is Me, and it was all about her relationship with Ben Affleck. So now, 20 years later, she made a new documentary. And now this documentary is called, guess what? This Is Me Now. What? Oh my God, this is so groundbreaking. I don't know if Michelangelo would be alive, if he would be okay with this piece of information. One important thing to mention is that it's very hard to stream this movie online because actually J-Lo's team has censored everyone. It's really a meme documentary. Nobody's allowed to talk about it according to J-Lo's team. There are gonna be a lot of stops on the video because of that, so I do apologize for that. It's quite messy and it's quite fun.
Today I showed everybody this book. This book is a book that Ben gave me on our first Christmas back together. It is every letter and every email that we wrote to each other from 20 years ago.
Okay, I'm gonna stop it here. Sorry about that. So basically what she says is that Ben Affleck, he gave her a gift. He made a book out of all the emails and the messages that they've been sending to each other for 20 years. And it's quite romantic. And she says that she shares that with her team without his knowledge, without Ben Affleck's knowledge. Now, before saying anything, I have a feeling this is a fake book. Because let's be honest, which heterosexual man out there keeps a book, a diary, a love diary? Tell me, which guy you know, a straight man out there that has kept a diary of 20 years for his beloved one? I don't know, it sounds really fake. It sounds to me like she staged it just to make it look like, oh, he's really in love with her and she's so precious. And she shared that with her team without his knowledge, which, I don't know, it sounds really creepy and crazy because it's something very personal to share with your whole team. And on top of that, you're gonna make music out of it. And he's not aware of it. And that's absolutely fine with it. And you're making a whole documentary and art through it, while exposing somebody's feelings, emotions, and privacy. And that's absolutely okay. Yeah, okay. And I think at some point, actually, even Ben Affleck says, I don't like that.
We would pick, and she would let us touch them and read them. They're real letters with like pen on paper.
Oh my God, she let them touch the paper. How good, how nice of her. You're so brave, J-Lo.
First off, who does that?
Exactly.
This guy gets boyfriend of the year.
No. This guy doesn't get boyfriend of the year. This guy is staged to be boyfriend of the year, okay? This is all J-Lo behind this. Come on. We're not done here.
To their house one day, and there was, like, she had told me, musicians are
There you
going
go.
to be a producer, Roger, blah, blah, blah. It's like, hey, you've been showing all the musicians all those letters.
I do find it weird and already problematic. This happens on the 5th minute of the documentary where it starts, and I'm like, okay, this is going to look weird now, isn't it? So then we see the whole creative process behind it and the fact that no company wants to actually fund this project, and she has to pay 20 or 30 million out of her pocket. And she's really miserable about it. She's so devastated. Poor J-Lo Where are you going to find this money to invest it? I guess it's going to be you. And this sounds so devastating for a rich person. I don't know how to feel about it. Personally, I don't even have the money to buy a mortgage. Some people don't even have food to fill in their fridge with inflation and all of the financial situation that's happening right now to the world. But we do feel about you, boo. I hope you will find your 30 million and you will find your really small project. It's so sad. I don't know what to feel about it. I'm not okay. You okay? You're not okay. No.
I want to tell you right now, do not bother me while we're shooting. Don't do it.
Do not talk to her while she's in a creative process. She cannot do this. It's very important for her to focus, guys. Shh. I don't want to hear anything. Nothing. It's her $30 million, but she's also the star of the show. So you better shut up, okay? You better shut up.
I tell you, the price of mud is finna go up.
Let me tell you. The price of the mud is gonna go up. Like why? Like what's wrong with normal mud? Go to the park and take some mud. Go to Greece. You get free mud. We give it to you, J-Lo, because we love you. She wants to invite some people to be part of this vanity project. And she talks about famous celebrities like Taylor Swift, Jason Momoa. Some people cannot make it because they have a life and they have their own fame and they have their own projects. But she gets upset with some people not being able to make it and some people telling her no. This is another thing that I can relate with her. Yeah, a lot of people cancel on me all the time. Everybody. Literally everybody. I wish I could even have the phone number of Jason Momoa just to have it and just to look at it. I would just scroll my phone and say, Jason, hi. I would say hi to the digits. That's how happy I would be if I would have his phone number.
I get that, but when an actor doesn't like a script or doesn't think it's good enough or is worried about it, that's what they'll say.
So she's worried now. Maybe they don't like her. Maybe they don't like what her project is. And they don't. Nobody likes it. It's not fun. It's only you, J-Lo, for 2 hours talking about yourself. Literally, I watched the movie. She talks about her marriages and she changes her outfits. And then in the end, she ends up loving herself. That's what it's all about. Okay, favorite scene of the whole documentary. She wants to call Derek, who is kind of like a famous, choreographer. He danced with her in Dancing with the Stars, and he's not available. Oh, poor Derek.
We need him for 1 or 2 days.
It's a wedding, babe. He's in a wedding. It's a wedding. He's not going to give up his wedding. I mean,
Whose wedding?
Whose wedding?
It's a wedding he's in. He can't, unfortunately, it's where it's landing.
I want you to call him.
Call him anyway. Call him anyways! Whose wedding? I don't care if somebody's getting married. It's only 2 days, not a big deal. I don't know if that's true. I read on the internet that it's his wedding. If that's the case, wow, kudos to you. He actually made it to the movie. I wouldn't want to be her choreographer. Not that I could ever dance, but I wouldn't want to be her poor choreographer. I cannot. If my friend Lila is watching this, Lila, baby, this is for you. We talked about J-Lo, that she's a diva. This is for you. I want Lila to watch this.
Gonna be Khloe Kardashian. She's making a cameo?
Cameo.
No. Oh. It was supposed to be. Gotcha. People scared. Yeah.
People scared? Why?
Scared to put themselves out there.
These people are not scared to put themselves out there. These people are famous people. Jason Momoa is a famous person. She doesn't want to be associated with your art because it's all about yourself. Do you even get it, J-Lo? Come on. It's like she's completely delusional. I get it. Sometimes when you have a project, I do get the notion that you're trying something very hard. And if it would be a movie that she had in mind and it would change people's lives, I would be with you on this one, J-Lo. I would be like, yes, maybe some people are not supporting you and your project is greater than what you think. But when your project is all about you, you're the main protagonist, nobody else, and you only talk about you, people are not scared. People are bored. If I like something, it's Ben Affleck talking. He's actually much more humble than her. I used to like him a lot in Pearl Harbor. Those were the good movies. Then I stopped liking him. I don't know. I didn't like that he left his family, to be honest. Now I'm liking him again because who can handle J-Lo with this craziness. And the only pieces of this documentary that are actually kind of interesting are the moments where Ben Affleck talks about her in an actually very objective manner, even though he's in love with her.
She's kind of a larger than life character.
That is true. The J-Lo character is really, really great. Really has a lot of potential and it's amazing. However, after the documentary, there are some leaked videos that they say that she is actually not the actual singer of some of the songs.
I'm still Jenny from the block. Used to have a little, now I have a lot. No matter where I go, I know where I came from.
There is a lot of hate that came after this documentary, with a lot of people saying, actually, well, J-Lo, you're not the actual singer of this song. And then there's a lot of controversy behind it. A lot of people are saying that she does the same for other songs, blah, 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 blah. Overall, a lot of people say that this documentary was actually a mistake, that she shouldn't have done it, that we're seeing a lot of her narcissistic behavior coming out, which I actually have to agree. At the end, this documentary ends with a very happy ending to the fact that she was able to sell out this documentary to, I think, Amazon Prime, and she funded it all by herself, 20-30 million, but she was able to make it. So we're all very happy that J-Lo will not sleep in an asylum tonight. Now, a few closing thoughts. I think indeed that this documentary was a mistake because it revealed a lot of her diva moments to this world, and I think she was trying to do a little bit of a Kardashian thing, but this one was a mess. She talked really badly to the crew, to the people around her, and I'm just thinking, if we see this behavior on camera, what kind of behavior she has behind the camera? Anyways, I don't know what you think about it. I thought it would be fun to comment on the documentary. This video is not meant to hurt anybody, it's not meant to offend anybody, only J-Lo. I'm not trying to offend her, but I'm just trying to say, like, all of those rich people that are going through their poor lives, spending all those millions, it's such a sad story. It's really a sad story. I wish I could borrow them $1 million, but I've never had $1 million in my life. So maybe I will be able to have if you subscribe to this channel and if you share this episode with someone you really like or you really love. That is all for today. Thank you for being here and see you next time.